Hi, and it's Wednesday, November 19th, and I'm very, very sorry. I started the dishwasher before I thought about what I was going to be doing because I'm dumb as heck. Um, Hi. This just. Gosh, it's been an awful day. A lot of things went wrong. Too many things went wrong. And without getting into too awful much of it, one of the problems working where I work is that it's a small family business, and certain things are my job to do because, well, my name's on the sign, so I have to do that. But also because I'm the only one who can do it, or I'm the only one who knows how, kind of. Today the big problem was we have I work at a bakery. Like I said before, I make cupcakes and cookies for a living. We have a printer that prints on an icing sheet that we put on cakes, so we can print a person's photo then on the cake and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Sometimes kids have brought in their drawings, like what you bring home from school for their parents, and we've been able to print that on cakes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Like, you know, we'd had a slight problem because it's food coloring. The printer that we use is something I researched and I purchased. I got the print heads and then I got the cartridges separately. The cartridges are fancy. They're pretty expensive because they have to have a chip that means they press on even if they print even if it says that it's almost out, even though it's not really almost out. That's how print cartridges really work. They tell you, oh, we're running low, better order some more, and yet it has no real way of knowing what's inside. So the cartridges we use with food coloring, they print all the time. It always says it's full. But sometimes that means food coloring gets stuck somewhere inside the printer and it dries and it hardens. It can mess up the print head. We go through those really regularly. And that's my job to take care of that printer and scan photos, edit them. Every once in a while somebody brings in something that's got a terrible a spot on it or a tear. I have to figure out how to I mean, I shouldn't have to repair it, but I do. But anyway, the problem we were having today was getting rid of this little chunk of food coloring that had dried sharp. And as the paper was going through the printer, it would snag and just start slicing through the paper. So when they would take the icing sheet off to put on the cake, sometimes it would tear. So I had to fix that. So I put my fingers in to clean it out, and ended up slashing them up pretty bad. It's not bleeding or anything. It's just very painful. It's like a paper cut. Yeah. So I've had to deal with that. But I thought I'd fixed it. But then today when I ran photos, I noticed a line going through the paper. And that line is kind of messing things up. So, yeah. Anyway, if it doesn't work out, see, I don't know, it could be the printer, it could be the print head. If it's the print head, I can replace that, but if it's the printer, it's becoming more difficult because we've been using that type of printer for years. I mean, I have fail-safes in place to keep things from getting too bad. It's just, it shouldn't get to that point to begin with. That's part of the problem, though. It's a small family business, self-employed. Nobody else can really step in and fix it, and it's such a strange portion. There's really no one to talk to about it. Nobody really knows what's wrong or how to fix it because it's just it's an odd market to have to try and fix anything in there. It's uncharted. Nobody's really worked on it. I mean, I could probably help somebody else out because of how long I've been doing it. I've learned how to clean out the print head. I've learned how to clear things out and stuff like that. How to adjust. I've figured out the optimum size photo and how to scale it down to print out on the icing sheet, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's fun. Except not at all. But like I said, I've got some fail safes in place, so I should be able to take care of it. It's just, you know, nobody wants to. I don't have any sympathy with it. So let's change the subject. It's Wednesday. That would normally have been a craft night. I would have tried to, you know, I try to keep up with hobbies. I know I play Magic, but I try to do other stuff to keep entertained. I've been working on foiling Magic the Gathering cards, removing some of the print to make them look really cool, and kind of show you what that looks like. See, kind of like this. Ooh, except this is from the Fire and Lightning set, so it doesn't come off easy. But it looks pretty cool. It's actually not that difficult to do. It's acetone and Q-tips, and there's a local person who's been also trying to do this, and she told me about how it works. So like she said, you use the makeup applicator or remover or whatever, these fancy Q-tips. These kind, because they have a pointed end, so you can detail out like the area around the mana symbol itself, and then this useless side, which works when you want to get rid of the sides, kind of. Although I've noticed that you could probably take a paper towel and just twist it down to a point, but the problem with the acetone was that it evaporated so quickly. So we had to figure out a different way to fix things, you know. And the way I came up with that was to use a dental syringe. Now this one actually has food coloring in it. I just wanted to test it out before I really tried different things. This is the kind I use to refill print cartridges. And I cleaned it out and didn't clean it out enough. But the acetone, actually, you can spot apply and then clean it, and you don't have to worry about it ruining the back of the cards. So that's pretty cool. I might try more with this. Sorry, didn't mean to get that close. I might try more with it and see where that goes. Yeah. So I was planning on doing that tonight, but I don't have the place clean enough to do that, so I'll have to wait and see if I can do more videos later. Alright. I think I've rambled on long enough for now. Take care, everybody. Good luck. And have a great evening, or morning, or afternoon. Whenever you watch this, I'll see you next time.